she is. Thanks for tuning back in. Today is a walk around on my new boat. Looks like the same day. It is. It's the same day. Let's take this cover off. Give you a little walk around. Let's just get to it. There she is. I'll do a quick just walk around. A little once over for you. I can't walk around this side because of the handrail. So that. Again, sorry for my neighbors. Everybody's outside having a great day. It's awesome. It's beautiful out. So you might hear some neighbor kids. This is a 94 Ranger 397V with an Evinrude 200 horse Vindicator motor on it. It is also a 94. If you're wondering, the trailer is a 94. This boat is in excellent condition for its year. I mean, the previous owner took very good care of it. The owner before him, which was his buddy, used it hardly ever and garaged it most of its life. Everything on it is original except for, I'm getting to it here in a second, except for that hook 5. The motor guide is original. He has all the paperwork for it. The like I said, the trailer is a 94 as well. He's got all the paperwork for that. That Lowrance X55 is original. You can see, very well taken care of. All original, and unfortunately I've already vacuumed it out once. Probably could use another vacuum. I'm gonna wait until I get it into the garage to do a bunch of detailing. I mean, it's spring, so pollen is getting all over it. So I wish I could have it a little bit more shiny for you guys, but that's okay. So if you're not familiar with Ranger boats or boats in general, this is what is called a fishing ski. So it's a fishing boat, but is capable of towing people, you know, on skis, tubes, things like that. That's why it's such a large motor. It's 19 foot, 19.3 to be exact. He used it specifically for fishing. So he didn't have any of the ladybug. He didn't have any of the fishing or the skiing stuff. I mean, look at these seats. In pristine shape. Take a sit right here. I mean, just gorgeous. Sorry, I put my trash cans over there. Some of these compartments real quick. Light poles. I need a vacuum in there. I will my well, which actually has a little bit of water in it. It came with a travel cover that is original for the year, but it is seen better days. It leaks, but it still is a great travel cover. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's over there on the trampoline. That's what trampolines are good for nowadays. You don't jump on them, you just put stuff on them. Put that seat down. Original seats that do remove. Alright, so I pulled the seat off. Back deck here. Back here by the stern. Gotta learn all these boating terms. Like I said, I'm a new boat owner. I've been around boats quite a bit. Man, I need a vacuum in here too. I've been around boats, and we've had boats in the family. We've had little bass trackers and things like that, so not totally unfamiliar with boating. I've driven boats. I've never driven a boat with this much power. So this is the battery compartment, and you can see original 3-bank charger. Those are not original batteries, but those are 212 volts making 24. There's the starting battery back there. There's the oil injector. Yes, this is a 2-stroke, folks. There's the hour. There's the hour meter, which is usually not on boats, but he said this was original, came with the boat. That's how many hours are on this motor. 135. Well, what is that? 130, almost 36. 136 hours for a 94. I mean, you can tell. Go back here, so it's got power trim on the motor. Right there. It's got power trim up there at the steering, and it's got power trim up there near the trolling motor, which was one of the musts for me. Not only did it have to be efficiency, it had to be 18 feet or bigger, had to have power trim all around. In other words, power trim up here up front, power trim at the steering, power trim at the motor. Look at this seat. Just, I wouldn't say immaculate, but damn, pretty close. So yeah, it had to be 19 foot or 18 foot or more. Had to be efficiency, which had to, for me, I wanted this windshield. That was another must. Having the windshield with this walk-through door is huge, especially on those cold mornings, cold evenings. And there's a bimini top that actually goes, it snaps on here, and it goes to the kind of the back, not the back seat, but the back of the captain's seat, and it just kind of covers the 2 seats here. And obviously it's just enough to where you need to duck underneath it and sit it, but it comes down and covers all this. When this is closed, there's a flap that comes down and snaps here on both sides and covers this so air doesn't go down in there and defeat the purpose of the windshield and blocking all the cold. The electronics, yeah, I mean, I didn't really care. That didn't bother me. In fact, if it didn't have a trolling motor or electronics on it, I wouldn't have cared, because that stuff is like cell phones to me. I mean, yeah, I'm going to buy one. I'll probably eventually end up trading, there's a hook, trading that trolling motor in for something better. I mean, it's a 1224 old brute. What is it, 48 pounds, 45 pounds thrust, so it's not powerful. It's going to drain my batteries pretty fast, but I'll eventually upgrade. But like I said, that wasn't like the selling point for me. The selling point was the efficiency, the 18 foot or bigger, the larger size motor, power trim all around, and enough to fit 3. That was the other thing. I needed room to fit my dad, myself, and my brother. At least 3 people I feel can fish comfortably in here. here up the front, I just pulled that seat out. Storage. Everything locks. Everything has these marine grade locks on them. I mean, everything does. And if you wanted to, you can lay here, do some sunning. Do some sunning, that's what the rail's for. And one of my favorite things that I didn't know was part of this boat is this right here. So you got a step, a little cavity right there. Well, if you look in there, there's a lock. Well, check this out. He told me that this was not original. He said this was built the same year he bought the boat, but the first owner, the first owner made this, bought the same carpet, painted it blue, and it fits perfectly in this little spot right here. So it allows for, a lot more standing room right here. When you're sitting on the chair, your feet don't fall into here. And that's not the sweet part. I mean, that is the sweet part, but that's not the sweet part. Turn that. You got a little cavity that goes all the way to the front there. Pull this. Snap it there. Check that out. Get you up under there. Oh, I need to vacuum up there. Yeah, skis, life jackets, tackle. Was a must for me is a boat that will fit in my garage. My garage is 23 feet deep, technically. This boat is 19 from tip here to back is 19, including the motors, probably another 2.5 feet. So the reason why I'm still standing here, you can see this is removable. How cool is that? So you pull these two pins, you disconnect your brake line, you disconnect your power, this thing slides out, and right there from here to the back of the boat is 21 feet. The area that I need without moving a whole bunch of stuff just so happens to be 21 feet. So that was pretty awesome. She's my new toy. She's gonna get a lot of use and a lot of good times, and hopefully a lot of good videos coming your guys' way. With the fishing ski, I forgot to mention this. Can't do it with two hands or one hand. Lube that up. Got your ladder. Get back in the boat. Which, I mean, sounds kind of goofy and trivial, but that was another thing that I wanted to make sure it had. Yeah, you can pull yourself up on a boat, that's fine. But why not have a ladder? Makes it a lot easier, especially for kids and just getting out of the boat fast. So anyway, here she is. So I'm not sure when I'm gonna be able to take it out, get the boat cleaned up, get it ready, get all my safety stuff. I need life jackets, bumpers, get it in the garage, which is task number 2. Start making some plans. Everything works on it. That was another thing. I didn't want a project boat. I didn't want anything that I needed to do a bunch of fixing up to. I didn't want to have to do a whole bunch of repairs. Eventually, probably get some better electronics. This is terrible. I'll just be honest with you. This is like a Sega Genesis. If you guys remember that, I'm kind of showing my age here. But at least it gives you depth, and it's a secondary electronics back here by the driver. I mean, I am like grinning ear to ear. This is the coolest thing. Besides that camper, just because this is so freaking awesome. Anyway, I think it's going to be it for today. Appreciate the view. Thanks for watching. Apologize for the long video, but I wanted to share this with you guys. I haven't really thought of a name yet, so any of you watching, if you got any good names, any good boat names, definitely throw them down in the comments down below. I'd like to see what you guys think of. If it's a good one, I'll use your guys' suggestions and name my boat that. Anyway, thanks again. See you next time.